We're a lifestyle team called Ecological. We're going to talk to you about something really important, being green.
No, not that sort of green. Environmentally green.
Environmental? What's that?
Well, environmental means everything that surrounds us. For example, the trees, fields, animals, and even the air that we breathe.
Oh, I see what you mean, but what about the green bit?
Being green means taking care of our planet.
The whole planet? That's impossible. Our Earth is huge. It takes my mum ages just to look after the garden.
You don't have to look after all the planet on your own, but if everybody did a little bit, it could make a big difference.
Going green sounds really complicated.
Well, it's not really. With a few simple steps, we can make a big difference.
What sort of steps?
Did you know that switching off on the remote puts the TV on standby, so it's not properly switched off and uses nearly as much electricity as when it was on?
I can tell you it takes 2 power stations working for a full year to make enough energy to keep all those little red lights glowing.
What a waste of energy. All because they're too lazy to get up and turn it off. How else can we be green?
Well, while you're still switched on, let's talk about light bulbs.
What about them? They're really boring.
You can now buy energy-saving bulbs that last up to 10 times longer than ordinary bulbs. They save energy and money too.
But one of the best ways to save is to make sure that you switch off the lights when you leave a room. Make sure the room is empty first though. You don't want to frighten them by leaving them in the dark.
What else should we be saving?
Water. All our water has to be clean first, and this costs money and uses energy.
How can we save water?
Well, if you can shower instead of filling the bath, you save over a third of the amount of water.
Wow, that's a lot.
You can also save water by turning the tap off while you are brushing your teeth. It might not seem like much, but if everybody turns the tap off, it saves a lot of water.
Don't stop using water though, everyone. We don't want any smelly people out there, do we? It's just about using it more carefully.
I like all this saving. What else can we do?
The 3 R's.
The 3 R's? What's that?
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh!
We all need to reduce the amount of rubbish we throw away.
Have you ever wondered, as you watch the dustbin lorry pull away, just where that rubbish ends up?
Not really.
Well, you should. The rubbish that goes in our green bin gets dumped in something called a landfill site.
What is that?
It's a big hole in the ground where all the rubbish goes. It gets squashed down, and then, when the hole is full, they put some soil over it, then dig another hole and start all over again.
Ew, that's disgusting! What happens to the rubbish in the hole?
Nothing. It stays there for hundreds and hundreds of years. We have to have these sites, but we can reduce the amounts we put in them so they don't fill up as quick.
How can we do that?
If you sort out your rubbish for recycling, then you can make a big difference. Separate out paper, cans, glass and cardboard. This goes to a factory and they make it into other products.
That's clever. I've seen recycled products in the shops. They have a sign on them.
You can also recycle old toys and clothes instead of throwing them away in the bin. Send them to a charity shop or sell them.
So the future of the planet really is for children like us to decide. We all have a big responsibility to help adults make a cleaner, greener planet.